Germany is likely to abdicate more power to the European Union, regardless of who wins today's federal elections, a former MEP and business leader has predicted, and Hans-Olaf Henkel fears any coalition which excludes current Chancellor Angela Merkel's Christian Democratic Union (CDU) will see Germany slide into disaster. Mr. Henkel, who stood down from the European Parliament in 2019, was speaking in advance of Sunday's Crunch polls, with Politico's poll of polls currently putting Social Democrats (SPD) on 25%, 3% ahead of the CDU, with Annalena Baerbock's Greens on 16%. SPD leader Olaf Scholz, rather than CDU counterpart and Merkel protégé Armin Laschet, is therefore in prime position to succeed Mrs. Merkel when she formally steps down after the election. Given the current state of the polls, it is inconceivable that any party will win an overall majority, with another coalition almost guaranteed. However, Mr. Henkel, a former president of the Federation of German Industries (BDI), suggested that, whatever the result, Germany's deference to Brussels will continue. He explained, the forthcoming federal elections will accelerate rather than change the direction Germany has moved under Merkel. The only difference between the two top contenders is the speed of the acceleration. With CDU candidate Laschet at the helm and a Green coalition partner, the country will continue to abdicate responsibilities to Brussels. More Europe. Mr. Laschet would also accelerate Germany's demise as an industrial nation due to the desire to be the world's leader in combating climate change, Mr. Henkel suggested. Mr. Laschet would not seek to take Germany out of NATO, and would also possibly show more opposition to Russia's and China's human rights violations, he added. Mr. Henkel said, if CDU candidate Laschet governs with the Social Democrats in a coalition, the first 2 points made above will be even more visible, but the alliance with the West could come under stress as the Socialists want to reduce the already insufficient defense spending and taxes will increase significantly. Considering the reverse, Mr. Henkel said, if the SPD candidate Scholz will lead the government together with the CDU, you could expect more or less the same as if Laschet would govern with the Social Democrats as his junior partners, however with even higher taxes for business and higher income earners.